Hey guys, it's Cindy and we are live, hopefully. Hey, are we live now? I'm just trying to slide that in there. There we go. And open a chat. Oops, live chat. Are we live now? There we go. Okay, so we are live and today we are once again without a guest. I did have Direct Jude was lined up to be on, but they had some house construction that came up, and so we're just going to wing it. So, hey Angie, hey Donna Lynn. I saw Cherry B a while ago, and April, and there's Lynn B. Not Cherry Berry. I called her Cherry B. Cherry Berry and Lynn B. So, anyway, thank you, Angie. So, if my hair looks weird to y'all, it's parted on the other side. I parted it on a different side today. So, anyway, so we're going to talk today about some things, and we are going to maybe learn something. We'll see. So, there goes my door. My husband just came in. So, anyway, I'm doing a show, Dave. So, okay. So, anyhow, so I have some books out today. I have my Sarah Coventrty book out, and I have a Monet book out. I'm not sure we'll get to Monet, but we will try. So, anyway, but we're going to, first of all, one of the things I want to ask you is, let's see, 6 viewers are here. So I'm going to ask you some questions and I want you to answer them in the chat. So the first question is, I want to know, are you a reseller? And this pertains to jewelry, okay? Are you a jewelry reseller, a jewelry collection? Ooh, I can't even talk. A jewelry resale, a jewelry collector, or are you a just a jewelry addict? So thanks, Lynn. You're too sweet. I wouldn't go that far, but thanks. And I'm feeling good about myself today. So so anyway, I shouldn't be after I got on the scale this morning, but anyway. So we're going to look at some things. We're going to look at some Sarah Coventrty things that y'all know I saved my Sarah Coventrty for my friend. And if you're watching, friend, hi, Patricia. Anyway, sweet Patricia loves her jewelry Coventrty. Sarah Coventrty things, all three of those. Can I show you the collection of that green stone one that looks like a scarab in the book? Sarah Coventrty. Sarah Coventrty. I'm not sure, but we can try to find it. You may have to send me a picture again, but we'll try to see what it is. Anyway, okay. So that's not listed. So one of the things is you love jewelry and you like to buy and you're considering becoming a reseller. That's cool, Don and Lynn. If you are a collector, do you collect because you love it? Are you trying to rebuild a memory like my friend Patricia? Her mom was a Sarah Coventrty uh, dealer, and so she remembers those, has those fond memories from when she was a kid, and she's trying to rebuild a memory. So hey, Cherry Berry. So if you collect, are you trying to rebuild a memory? Are you collecting because you just see pieces that you love? Are you collecting because of the name? So if you can see that, I hope you can see how gorgeous that is. Those are beautiful, beautiful AB. And they haven't gone into her bag yet because I'm not sure I want to get rid of them. But anyway, they're just gorgeous. But then here are these. And they too are just as gorgeous. And Eric, how do you say that? You're a reseller trying to learn more about jewelry. You have a lot of it, but you feel like you don't have enough of it to list it. So, you know what? Sometimes you just have to jump in. And I tell people this over on the group. You know what? You don't always need to know every detail about a piece of jewelry to sell it, especially when it's a beautiful piece, because beautiful pieces with good pictures sell themselves. I'm a firm believer in that. I think if you have beautiful pictures, good pictures of beautiful pieces, no matter what you know, they can sell themselves. Guys, I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back. Okay. Well, I'm doing a show live, so I had to come into the. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry about that. My aunt knocked on the door. I had made her a container of guacamole, and she told me she would be here between 2:30 and 3 to get it, and she came early. So anyway, a lot of whys unsigned. Do I think they're real? Hmm. I don't know enough about whys to really have an opinion. Uh, so um. Anyway, so what I want to show you, and I hope I can do this. Let me see. There we go. I'm going to try this. I'm not sure if I can do this. Okay, that's not it. Okay, cancel. Okay, I can't figure out how to do it. I'll have to get somebody to do this, help me through it. Hey Vanessa, I'm so glad you found that package. So I was a little freaked out when I went to bed last night. So I'm going to show you a picture in this book. Okay, so I have this picture right here, and I'm trying to get it just as close as I can so you can see it. It's from 1961. It's called Slimline, the necklace, and it's shaped like a tulip, and it's enameled. Now I have this piece for sale in my eBay. I have this piece for sale in my eBay. I have it listed for $17.99. It's in very good shape. There's no enamel loss. Anyway, so my question to you is, I've had this in my shop for quite a while, and I need to get back over here. I've got the wrong thing pulled up. I've had this in my shop for quite a while, and so I want to do an experiment, and I want y'all to tell me, do you think, okay, that by changing the title of that, because let me just see what I have 17 to 18 inch gold tone open metal work floral necklace, Sarah Coventrty vintage is my title listing. 17 inch dash 18 inch gold tone open metal work floral necklace, Sarah Coventrty vintage. So that's my title of that. So do you think you'd buy that for $17? Well, hop yourself over to my eBay store and you can. Anyway, but that's not why we're here. Anyhow, but do you think that if I change the title on this to say 1961 Sarah Coventrty Slimline, which is the name of the collection, that it would sell faster? So anybody want to answer that? Angie, what do you think? Do you think it would sell faster if I included what the actual Sarah Coventrty name of the piece was? Maybe. See, what I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that if it's a true Sarah Coventrty collector, they're going to look. You would change that with first word vintage and the rest that I said, or hard to find. I was just thinking if it was a Sarah Coventrty person that was looking, and most of the time, people that, I mean, right now I'm bidding on a 24-piece Sarah Coventrty lot. Anyway, but these here look like druzy. Now I've not looked these up in the book. I've just had fun looking in the book and seeing what I have that I think is um that are things that I've had. So I want to show you something else. Emmons. Cherry, it's Emmons. So I dropped one of these earrings. So let me pull this off. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Cancel. There. If that popped up, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm going to show you this necklace here. And let's see if I can get it pulled there. There we go. There we go. There we go. So anyway, and I've got it wonky jawed, wobber jawed, whatever you want to call it. Hey, Angie, I've not looked at this book very much. Do you know, does it include the Emmons pieces in it? Trying to make sure I get it where you can see it good. Because it's, okay. This piece right here is an Emmons piece. And I was real surprised it says Emmons just as plain as day right there. Now, there's no hang tag on this, so I don't know if the chain is original. So, but, hey, Jill, how are you? Anyway, I'm not real sure if it's on an original chain, but I pulled this out. Let's see. Last November, I pulled this off of my jewelry thing. You don't think Emmons are in there? Okay, I didn't know if they were or not. I haven't looked close enough. Anyway, I pulled it off of my jewelry wall and put it on to wear to church. And then after church, we left and we're driving to Branson, and I was just messing with this while I was driving. And I flipped it over and it said Emmons, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that was Emmons. So didn't even know I had it. So anyway, so the chain works really well with it, but I'm not sure it's original, but I kind of think it is. Anyway, just because it all matches real well. And this around here and the texture on these little things here are all the same. So anyway, but and for those that do not know, Emmons was, yeah, it looks like the style. Emmons, let me make sure I'm saying this right, but Emmons was a company that was part of the Sarah Coventrty family, but I don't think it was like a precursor to it, was it? I know they're connected, but I'm not real sure why. I haven't read the front of my book about the history. You're looking for a Sarah Coventrty dainty clapper bracelet my bestie's grandmother has from the 70s. So, I don't get, I mean, I get a lot of Sarah Coventrty jewelry. So, hey, Snowfeet, how are you? Anyway, I have this beautiful, and I have not looked it up. I haven't looked it up. What is interesting to me is that they have price values in here, and I'm not sure if it's actually, I do know that it's what the people say they think it is. Okay, so here's the necklace, and then it has a matching bracelet that goes with it. And they both have the little triangle thing. So anyway, that's really pretty. So I was just showing you the Sarah Coventrty. Now, I found this piece in, I think I got this yesterday in the stuff that came from Jude. I think it was in Jude stuff. I either got it from the stuff that came from Jude or the stuff that came from my friend Suzanne last week. Can't remember. I get so many things on in, so So I love this piece right here. This is very, very classy. I think this is a really, really classy piece. In fact, this piece to me, if it hadn't had a Sarah Coventrty tag, it really spoke Monet to me, but it does have a Sarah Coventrty tag. But it is very, 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 I think, high-end looking. I think it looks very nice. This is very well constructed. It's very well high-end. And, you know, Eric Huffstetler, is that his name? Angie Huffstetler. He explained in group the other day that if you compare what a $30 necklace costs from back when they charged $30 to what it costs now, you would have to, it would almost cost like $200 for a necklace that they sold for $30. So anyway, so that is a very interesting ideal and concept. Now this little piece right here is just absolutely cute as it can be. I don't think it's jade or anything, but it is pretty, and it is not wanting to focus, and I'm trying to get it there. And it's very, very dainty, very dainty. So if it's in the book, I don't know. I mean, I have just very lightly skimmed this book. I've gone through and said, oh, the only reason I found this slimline necklace, this is at Goldfield. Let's just see what the little class says. The little class just says 1/20th 12 karat Goldfield. So, yep, it is Goldfield. So, it's super sweet. So, anyway, very, very dainty, very tiny. So, the bangle that you were talking about, you wonder if it's in the book. It's really hard to search the book without just looking at the picture, because they list them by the titles of the index is by the titles of the pieces. So if you don't know the name of the piece to begin with, it's hard. So then you look at every picture to see. So the index is really, I mean, is it the index? No, the index at the back. So, or if you have an idea about when it was made, it's a little easier that way too. So, and the pictures are very small, and they're not, yeah, my window light is causing a glare. Yeah, it's bright and sunny here. Let's see if I turn my thing over. There we go. There. That helped a little bit. Take some of the glare off. It's made in the 70s, so I want to show you in this book one of the things. And April, we'll look and see if we can find yours. Hey Vita, how are you? So, okay. So this right here, it goes to the Cardex, which is from 1949 to 1965, and that means that's how they sold it, the Cardex. So, okay, examples of some prices of Sarah Coventrty jewelry for the selected years. So, the Azure Snowflake pin, they made it several years, and this is, I'm not real sure. Let's see. So the lovely jade oval bracelet that sold for $27 in 1972 would sell for $144 at 2011 prices. So if you invited somebody invited you to a party. So it's broke down by how the years. So that 1949 to 1965. 1965 was a great year. Guess who was born that year? Okay, now I'm in. Okay, I'm looking. Okay. It's a silver tone bangle clamper with fake opals. Okay. and it has a safety chain. Okay. We're just going to look. Now, what I did a while ago when I was looking for something is opal treasure 168, 169. Let's just see. Okay. So here's something interesting. In 1973, look here. Okay, look here. Is it this one here, this opal treasure? Is that it? Terry, can you see that? That's the pictures are so tiny and they're not just awesome. But anyway, can you tell, is that it? It's a very dainty neck bracelet. I'm looking to see if she's saying anything to me. Did she see that, Cherry Berry? You think it has fake? Okay. You don't think the center has a large stone? No, okay. Look here at this one. I don't know if you can see this or not. And I'm trying to hold it where you can see it, but let me get this up where I can see it. There. Okay. This one here has like 1, 2, 3, like 3 or 4 opals, but right in the middle it has a ruby. This one here, and it's called Opal Treasure. I'm on page 168. Angie, on page 168. Actually, that is a pin. That's not a bracelet. So, but these two little bracelets here, they're called Opal Treasure. Yeah, this one, these two here right beside it. These two here right beside it, they have a ruby right in the middle, and then it has the opals on the side. And it is a clamper, and it does have a safety chain. Is it like 1974? It's 1972. 1972 up here, right here. And it's called Opal Treasures, the Opal Treasure bracelet. And then in 1974, they changed the name of it to Antique Treasure Bracelet. And they added, they changed the name of it to Antique Treasure Bracelet and gave it a new item number. So it also was released in 1973. So it came in 72 and 73. That looks really, I'm trying to see here. I don't know that this is going to help, but does that help it any? Can you see it any bigger that way? It's a little better. There. So now, April, are you still here? April was wanting to know about one that had green stones. That is EFG. And that looked like scarabs. April, do you think it was after 1965? I thought that was somewhere else. Huh. That's funny. I'm looking, I just was flipping through and I saw some charm bracelets. And one of those charms almost looks like a charm that's on my bracelet that Jude sent me. So anyway. April, I'm going to have to see a picture of that again. So you'll have to show me a picture again. Do you have a picture of it on your onyx? What about onyx? I have one that has filigree. I have that one with filigree in the silver near the one that I showed on page 168. That one was called filigree onyx is what it's called. Let's see. And then they changed the name to it in 1974 to filigree jet. And see, it has the matching necklace. It has the necklace in the bracelet there. So, yeah. So it was originally called filigree onyx, then they changed it to filigree jet. So, page 79. Okay. So, page 79. Yes, what am I looking at? I was just on this page a while ago looking for opals. I think Angie spotted. That's cool, Cherry, that you have that set. Which one, Angie? Let's see anything that looks like scarabs. Yeah, is it the middle picture? Middle left picture is April's. Okay. Touch of elegance. Wait. Okay. Touch of elegance. Holiday eyes. Touch of elegance. Okay. I see. Is this what you're talking about here? Right here. Is that it? Angie? I mean, not Bougie. April. Anyway, so okay, that's it. Yes. Which of the books would you recommend? You have a costume jewelry book. Okay, these are the books that I would start with. Yes. What books would I recommend? I love this book. I love the Sarah Coventrty book, and I love the Monet book. The Monet book is beyond awesome. The jewelry in it, the photography in it is first class. First class. This book is not cheap though. It costs can't remember what it costs to tell you the truth. But the pictures are big. But it's not easy just to again, it's not easy just to find something. It's not there's not a good index concordance, but there's tons of information in it. Tons and tons of information. Truthfully, until I had been selling jewelry for almost a year, I really didn't buy any books because the internet is also a wonderful source of information. Um, I'll just tell you, me and April were talking. You know, she bought those books on the MSP auction and gave $95 for them, which still is a good investment in your business. Um, I ordered some books that were very similar to what she got. I ordered 3 of them. They're all let's see, 2 of them are plastics books, and one of them is just a Bakelite book, and I paid like $30 for them. I ordered mine on Amazon. If you go to Amazon, you can find used books, very good price. Warman's costume jewelry identification is, yes, I have a couple of Warman's books. I'm gonna just hold up. The plastics books are great references. Yeah, because there's so much plastics here that are out right now. Okay. Oh, oh. I used to keep my books all in my room because I would look at them while I laid in bed, but I brought them back in here. Now this book right here is very good. The Jeweler's Directory of Gemstones. It gives you pictures, and it also shows you how they're cut. Some of them, it'll show you the raw stone. And so it's a good book, and it was very inexpensive. This one here is the one that Angie's talking about, and this is the 5th edition, and I'm not sure how many editions are out. The Warman's Jewelry Identification and Price Guide. I don't go by the price guides. Yep. And I just had this discussion with somebody else because of the fact that a lot of people don't realize that lucite that brings good money is lucite that is special, because a lot of things are made out of lucite that just are plastic looking. So you have to know what you're looking at and know what it is, because so many things can be called lucite that are truly lucite, but they're not lucite worth money. So that's why I went ahead and got a plastics book, because I was studying about lucite. I actually had somebody message me and ask me to buy some lucite from me. And then I like freaked out because I'm thinking, okay, I know what lucite is when I see lucite, but what is lucite? So then I started studying about it, and I realized a lot of things are lucite. So you need to know really kind of what you're looking at. So the pictures in this are gorgeous too, and it identifies. And this book here, oops, I dropped that on my toe. This book here is broke down in periods. It's broke down all the way. It goes all the way back. So you're looking at some, first of all, it explains the Victorian periods, the Romantic periods, the Grand period, the Edwardian period, the aesthetic late Victorian period, the Edwardian period, and then it goes into the late 18th century, and it comes all the way up until 20th century. There's no 21st century stuff in it, I don't think. I'm trying to get right back here. Yeah, it goes all the way up, and then it does have some very little bit of marks, hallmarking information, more about the gold and stuff like that, and it shows some really, really cool things. So this page right here might be my favorite page in this book. I love this. Look at those look at that butterfly. Isn't that not gorgeous? Butterfly brooch. It was a Nettie Rosenstein piece. Rosenstein, from the early 40s. It came as a a brooch and clip earrings, and their suggested price is $600 to $800 for the set. Look at that fly. That fly is crazy, 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 crazy. Yes. So this book, Warman's Jewelry. Angie, are you still here? Angie. What edition do you have? I don't know what editions these go to. Hi Adam, how are you? So Sonia Stanley has a video up right now showing her pieces of what? Oh, Angie, did you show it on video? So I'm not sure what editions, how high the editions go on this, but I would recommend, personally, I would recommend any book, any jewelry book made by Warman's. So because they have a whole lot of books. So then I have this one, Popular Jewelry of the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And this one, every time I look at this book, I think of Angie because she likes the 80s jewelry. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's Hobey. I want Hobey so bad. I have a few pieces of Hobey in my personal collection that I've bought, but I just want to find it out in the wild. So it's almost as bad as James Avery that I want to find it. So beautiful pictures, beautiful, beautiful. This is a Schiffer book. I find that the Schiffer books are really good books. The Schiffer is the people that publish the Monet book. And then this one is called Inside the Jewelry Box, and it's a collector's guide to costume jewelry, identification, and values. And some of these are older. This came from a library. This one here is from 2004. But it's got some, oh my gosh, it's got some gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. So anyway, and it talks about Juliana. If you're not familiar with the Juliana jewelry came with paper hang tags, and they're not signed on the back. So you need to know in order, because very few paper hang tags survive. Very, very few. So you have in the 7th and the 8th edition. So my editions are behind. I may need to go look and see if I can find. So, but on Juliana, you need to find, never mind. Okay. Oh, on Juliana, you need to learn what puddling looks like on the back. You need to know about their construction. So because your fingers. So anyway, but Juliana, if my memory corrects me, if my memory serves me correctly, listen, y'all, this is why I think I like Juliana jewelry. Juliana jewelry can be explained in one simple word: gaudy. Not tacky, mind you, gaudy is what she says. But it's rhinestone jewelry. So, and we all know who likes her rhinestones. That would be Miss Cindy, as my brother calls me, Cindy Lou Bob. So, but I'm gonna show y'all something too, just because I want to be mean. Let's see. I don't even know what time it is. Y'all, I've rearranged in my cubbies. I mean, in my office a little bit. And right now I have a bunch of empty boxes just sitting in my way that have to be broke down and put away. So let's see. Let's pull out this drawer. And we'll pull out this drawer. No, pull out this one. There. Okay. So me and April were talking about, no, was it April? I don't know who it was. Okay. So these are some of my personal hoarding pieces. Yeah, my brother calls me Cindy Lou Bob. I asked him one day why he calls me Cindy Lou Bob, and he couldn't tell me why. So, this piece is unsigned and beautiful. Can you see that? Just an absolutely gorgeous piece of jewelry. It is vintage, and I know this. I know this by that class, by that. First of all, by the rivet and the shape of that thingamabob. So anyway, that's pretty. Yeah, the ABs make it beautiful. This piece here is very old, and I do believe it. Okay, I do believe it says something on it. Yes, it is Japan. I do believe it is celluloid, and it has a C clasp. If you can see that, it has a C clasp. So, very pretty. It really needs clean, but I'm afraid to clean it because, yeah, I'm afraid to clean it. So, now, all of the pieces that I hoard are not just pretty because of I mean, I don't just keep them because they're in perfect shape. This one here, there's some enamel loss on it. It is not signed, and the pin is broke on it. It is vintage. It's riveted. It is vintage. Let's see here. So it has these little orange stones in this peach flower. And then it has these little green navets for leaves. And there's some enamel loss there on the bud right there. So, and this one here is a little weird to me. And I have to wonder if this is how it, well, I know this is how it come. Okay. So here's the brooch. It is riveted. I'm just going to show you the back. It's riveted. It's set on these little things. It does. And then you've got these faux pearls all the way around it. And then you've got these AB stones on the inside. And then right in the center, you have this little blue thing. Now, I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can get it to come in and focus. Come on, focus, focus. Whatever. It's not going to focus. That is a woman in that blue there. And I've got her upside down, but she is a woman there. Let me turn her back right side up. And I do believe her to be Mary, the mother of Jesus, but I'm not positive. So, anybody got any ideas? Anybody got any thoughts on that? One is going crazy. Any thoughts? A woman. Anyway, but it's really odd because you would think, okay, a rhinestone or something should go there, and it's come out. But you can tell that there was no rhinestone sitting in that. There's no prongs. There's no nothing that indicates that Mother Mary was my first thought too. So anyway, so okay, put that. So now we'll go into this. Oh, these are earrings. So this one here, there is enamel loss here, and we've got these little enamel flower earrings, and we have this right here that is also not signed, confetti lucite. They're clip-ons. And I think all of these are going to be clips. And then we have these right here that are AB, and they are clip-ons. Y'all, if y'all ever hear that I died, y'all contact my family and offer to buy my jewelry. Okay? Somebody that I know will love it. So these are green rhinestone clips. They're more newer clips, but they're still vintage. So these here are rhinestone clips. Top what? Rivets. You're wanting to know what rivets are? Is that what you're wanting to know? These are pretty. They're AB cluster leaf. It's just a piece of plastic. It's a Emmons piece. It's just a piece of plastic. Now that is green turquoise, and these in my ears are turquoise. They're Thunderbirds. There you go. Okay, of course it don't want to go back in. I come on at 2 o'clock and we're fixing to be done because I don't like to stay. Now these earrings here are gorgeous. And I don't know that they're going to show when I show them. They are actually screw back. And can you see the confetti lucite here? It sparkles, and then there's some really pale blue stones. And I will say one of the things that I have discovered about blue stones is I do not see this pale blue like this color in the newer jewelry. I see it in the vintage pieces, but I do not see it in the newer jewelry. It's a different color blue. And I wonder why that is. What about you, Angie? Do you see that pale blue like that? It's almost like an ice blue. I just don't see it in the new jewelry. So, and one more pair of earrings. And then I'm going to show snow, whatever snow. I'm going to show her what rivets are. Okay. Rosy Riveter. These are clip-on, and they are a real pale green and then a darker green. So, fixing to be done. Yes, I'm fixing to be done. So, you don't see it either. So, anyway, so that's just 2 drawers out of my hoard thing. And I'm pretty sure, I haven't made up my mind, but I'm pretty sure that these here that are Sarah Cove and these here that are Sarah Cove are going in my hoarding, except for the fact that I know the friend that I sell those to will love them. So, okay, I want to show her what rivets are. Okay, rivets. Do you see this? Do you see how that's attached right there? And right there in the center? That is riveted on. It's a special tool that attaches the metal to the metal, and it's a rivet. And you can tell they don't use rivets very much in newer jewelry anymore. In fact, I can't think of let's see. Let me just see if I pull out a new brooch. Let's see. Okay. Trying to find a new brooch. Okay. This one is not new. This one is not new. Sorry. That one's riveted. Okay, here we go. And this is a poor example in comparison, but it's about one of the best I can do. But most of the time, see, this one here is just a ceramic brooch and it's glued on. But most of the time, they're welded on and not riveted, where before they would be riveted on. So anyway, so that's why I feel like that's why you have. I opened that drawer to see if I could find some comparison to show her, and everything I grabbed a hold of was vintage. So that one there is a riveted piece. It's been riveted, right? Sometimes, let's see, there, you can see that bar is riveted on there. And then this one here is not, it's not a new piece, but it is not, there's no rivets. It's just built up. The metal is built into this, and it's more than likely welded before the stones were set in. And this piece is a signed MJEN. Anyway, and it is a butterfly. So anyhow, how in the world it managed to not fly its way to Vanessa, my left hand one. You love my index ring finger on my left hand? It's a mood ring. Yeah, that one's a mood ring. It changes. And then that one is a Native American turquoise ring. And I bought this ring to sell, and I'm going to pull it off and show y'all. And you look at it, and it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But if I run my finger over the stone, right there it is, there is a crack in this stone right across it. So it would be something that would have to be disclosed. Now it doesn't, you can't see that crack, and the only reason I can see it is I saw it when you only see it when you turn it a certain way and you see it. So I wear it all the time. Nobody's ever said, oh, your ring has a crack in it, but I won't sell it because of that. So I don't think I could make my money off of it, because I think I paid $25 or $30 for it. So anyway, so that's all I have for today. I do tentatively have a guest lined up for next week, but I can't make no promises because everybody's life, things change with everybody's life. And so if nobody comes, then we'll talk some more about the jewelry books, and I will show y'all some more of my personal collection. So anyway, you'd better not wear a mood ring. So when the first time I wore this to church, my friend at church, she's like, oh, is that a mood ring? Is it for sale? And I had just got it in that day, and I was thinking very highly about keeping it for myself. And anyway, I was like, yeah. She's like, is it for sale? And I'm like, I don't know yet. So anyway, but later I found another mood ring that I gave her. Anyway, but her husband said, I don't need a ring to tell me what kind of mood you're in. So I thought, oh, you're in trouble now, buddy. But anyway, that was funny. So I want to show you all something really cute. This has the initials DFB on it, right on the corner right here. And it says patent pending. And it looks like this. It just looks like a little thingamabob you'd stick on a key ring, right? You open it, and it has that in it. And then you open the bottom, and it has a little knife blade in it. So I thought that was really cool. So anyway, it come in a jewelry jar. Yes, I know it's not jewelry per se, but it's cool. So anyway, but I don't know what DFB stands for. So anyhow, and Darlene Buckland, you got here right as I was fixing to say goodbye. So anyway, like when a woman says whatever, Adam, whatever. So anyway, so if y'all want a list of the books, I will make a list and put them in the description so that you can see. And just remember, the Warmans come in several editions. This is the 5th edition. Angie, if you're still here, can you answer a question right quick? In the 7th and 8th editions, does it do this breakdown about the, does it break down about the periods and stuff? Does it do that, the breakdown about the periods? So, oh, and y'all, I do have another book, another jewelry book that I didn't bring over here because I don't have a crane to lift it. I have the huge Napier book over there, so it is like massive. So massive, massive, massive. So leave a thumbs up. Thanks everybody for coming. She said goodbye. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it. So I'm going to say bye to you. Y'all all have a great day. Bye-bye.